If you zoom out and you see the leaders around the strongmen that were there in the region, with Saddam Hussein, Gaddafi, Bashar al-Assad, all these are strong men. You remove them and decapitation strikes, the regime falls under them. How is Iran different?
Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Explain how they're different.
Well, each province has a governor. Yeah. There's a clear governing structure. Like we have chief ministers, they have a governor. If you visit a province, it's very well governed. There's a municipality, there's healthcare services, there's an education system. You may not agree with the syllabus, but there's an education system. There you don't see destitutes and poor on the streets. Very few beggars. There is a vast middle class, frustrated, angry, economically waiting to get out. But the private sector is suppressed because the IRGC accumulates all the contracts, right? So there is that disconnect, but by and large, you can drive from Bandar Abbas to Tabriz without a hitch.
Let me add one.
The roads are excellent.
Yeah.
There's a fantastic logistics supply network. Despite the US sanctions,
Right, go ahead.
trade keeps going up and down.
I think there's an important point he raised here, because there is a division within the government. There are hardliner and moderators. The hardliner are trying to take over the moderator, and even the president himself, and in the parliament as well. They have warned the hardliners that do not put the people under tremendous pressure. Let us ease the economic pressure on them and accommodate their demands. Otherwise, Iran is gone. So I think that message have already spread among the public. There are already the demonstration has been contained, by the way, and even the Israelis are thinking again that this sort of demonstration will not topple the regime, because when Netanyahu went to the White House and promised President Trump, the moment we attack Iran, the regime will fall apart. Didn't happen the 12 days. Now they realize, even the American administration having rift with the Netanyahu, that is not going to happen. So now forget about attacking Iran. Forget about it. There is no question of toppling the regime at any of this stage. It is 1.5 million square kilometers territories. You have thousands of ballistic rock missile around Iran. They can attack, and this time they are attacking with precise what target they have told the American and the Israelis. And by the way, the foreign minister of Oman traveled all the way to Tehran. It was on the behest of the American, because they wanted a backdoor diplomacy that these things have happened. We are not going to attack. And the Iranian, I can assure you, within 24 hours they can make the nuclear bomb. And if Israel is thinking of using any nuclear bomb against the Iranian, they will retaliate with the same spoon. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
You're saying Iran. I've heard that statement. It was a threat, essentially, that we are nuclear capable in 24 hours. Statements from nuclear watchdogs, the IEA, all of them, they're saying that Iran hadn't reached that level of enrichment. You're saying they've reached that level of enrichment?
They have reached, once you cross the thresholds of the 50 to 60% of enrichment uranium, you can manufacture a nuclear bomb. That's a rate. But the Iranians have made it very clear they are not. But after the American attack, as I said, why North Korea should trust the American? Why Iran should trust the American like they did in Libya and Iraq? Nobody is trusting the American. The American have their agenda, their objective. The Iranian have their own system to follow, and they will not succumb to the pressure, neither by the American nor by the Israel. Trust me on this. I have been following it daily. I know American president is unpredictable, but this time if he is attacked, Iranian definitely.
Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching ANI podcast with Smita Prakash.
अगर हम उसको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा.
The issue is टूटा है क्या भारत?
400 पार का मतलब ये है कि संविधान खतरे में है.
क्या हम लोग ये निर्देश देते हैं कि फला को गिरफ्तार करके जेल डाल?
वही तो कह रहे हैं सब.
ये बेबुनियाद निराधार आरोप.
सच्चा सुनना चाहो देखो स्मिता प्रकाश ANI. It does not lie.